I'll be reacting to a battle game in 5 second episode 11. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh, hell yeah. Pumped up for this. I think he's going to be in for a shocker, provided Korea was. Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And it looks like you can actually manipulate other people, too. That's the scary part. Damn, talk about completely unethical, though. Jeez. The thing is, though, he might not have no choice, though. He's going to have to probably make some heads of roll, even though some of the innocent, in order to succeed against Kroiwa, too. Aww. Damn, what a savage ability. Then how did Ring get out of his control? Unless her ability wasn't really thought as really useful. But this one is definitely out of Akira's calculations, though. Hopefully, he's trying to attack the man's ego to at the very least buy some time. Hmm. Oh, man. That's really gonna make the fucker seethe. I'm wondering it's finding that Kroiwa is overly cautious, and that could be his weakness. Oh, you know what? That wouldn't actually surprise me. Which I'd say. Oh, unless Ogami has some kind of hidden trump card that he hasn't shown off previously, and that's why Korea is so damn cocky right now. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, that is just utterly broken right there. Okay, I gotta admit, talk about being a massive chess master. And saying that though, even though the writing of the episode is good, you can definitely tell the animators are really struggling because when they were throwing like those cube-like option objects towards Akira, it looked really damn off. And a lot of the facial structures, when it comes to the characters in the background, looks really off, which is a shame because, again, the script in the episode has been fucking good. Just seeing the psychological game that Kuroya was playing against Akira ran to the point of even betting Akira and making him vulnerable into falling into his abilities is actually pretty damn fucking brilliant. Although my guess is Akira's going to have a decent shot at defeating Kuroya only because considering there's a lot of people witnessing Kuroya's abilities, I think Akira can make up the difference by banking on maybe potentially the people witnessing him at the moment, believing that Akira has different abilities since he still has that sword he can utilize. He's got that ability. He's going to have his cannon gun ability. So by technicalities, Akira would stand a chance. It would just be really fucking odds, though. I mean, one option is either utilizing his cannon ability or hmm. Hopefully, Akira can take that assumption and utilize it towards his own advantage because even though, yes, even if Koryo might actually figure out Akira's abilities, the people that Corey was controlling are still going to perceive our boy as utilizing that cannon. Considering that the people that Corey is controlling are still conscious, that is. Ah. Yeah, that's fucking brilliant. What the? No, no fun. I mean, who knows? Maybe Akira has some kind of like red something to make it look like it was. No, no, that's probably legitimate blood. Oh my. So wait, could that be fake blood or something? I kind of like this. Our boy utilizes the manipulation. No. Hmm. The thing is, though, he's starting to care about other people. That's the difference because he's spending time with a lot of people for extended periods of time. Well, what's changed is that he's becoming friends with the at least people like Yuri. Huge ass difference from towards how he was at the start of the series. Yeah, correct, bitch. Oh, yeah, that was so damn satisfying. Hell yeah. They should definitely kill Koryo, though. They should not let this fucker continue breathing. Well, yeah, I mean, shit, he's still breathing. Okay, I was actually thinking it might have been fake blood because it is Akira we're talking about. Yeah, I wonder how he knew he was going to utilize a knife, though. I mean, what if he would have used a gun? But, you know what? Akira is a big risk taker. Hmm. That's pretty damn cool when it comes to the applications of his abilities there. Yo, that was fucking gutsy, though. But at least now that explains how he was able to at least find out the type of weaponry that Kuroyama actually utilizes. Hmm. Oh man. Oh. Thing is, he didn't prepare enough. Yes, he said the magical words. Oh, I'm assuming he's gonna have a lot of faith in Ongami then. Oh. So is it implying that Ongami gets stronger the more he's pushed to its limits? Wait. What the fuck? It's a shame that the Reno Ongami on sometimes in like CGI and then 2D, it looks a little bit inconsistent. And seeing that the soundtrack is fucking lit though. Kirisaki, you just jinxed yourselves, man. Come on, bro. It looks like he's about to burst in a fit of rage. It looks like he's about to go through a midlife crisis. Yo, he's lucky his arm didn't get twisted off. I'm surprised Kurosaki didn't break his spine or anything like that. You know, I like this though. Now, this is a nice twist. Oh, God needs a fucking psychiatrist. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to contemplate offing himself. I kind of like that, even though Korea was kind of a sack of trash as an individual, the way he treats other people like slaves. I like how here, at the very least, it shows you his aspirations. Well, that he has aspirations at the very least. Well, at least now we know why they have a warped up personalities. No, seriously, that ball dude looks like a villain you'd see in a fucking hentai anime. Like, no joke! Especially the NTR variety. All the children look like their lives been sucked out of their faces, though. Aww. Whoa. Oh, man. That is just all loads of wrong right there. But it does make Owagami a lot more of an interesting character, seeing the type of adversity he had to live through as a kid. And that's with the freaking armor. No, seriously, how's our dude still fucking standing with the amount of blood he lost? Yeah. Oh no. I was gonna have hoping our girl would snap it back into place, but I guess even limitations towards her abilities. Whoa. They don't want him jack shit, if you ask me. He's gonna step on his fingers, isn't he? Oh! I actually like him that moment where you see Ogami actually stick up for Koiwa here. Because I never thought they'd actually layer him to the point where we see him do things for the sake of other people. So this is actually a pretty damn good flashback. Yeah, I had a feeling you want to be stepping on that book. Yeah, it's a shame that they were treated so roughly eventually. Koiwa's girl got, I'm assuming, corrupted along the way. Did Ogami just insert massive amounts of fucking steroids off screen? Because, yo, it looks like he went through a fucking random growth spurt. Fuck yeah. Honestly, that bald fuck deserved it. Aww. He is human. Well, I guess it's hard to argue that he's human now, considering some of the shit he's doing. But he was human back in the day when he was a kid. They won as long as they have a loving emotional support system. That is. I kind of like that. This actually making Inogami and this thing with Yuri at least somewhat personal from Yuri's end. Oh yeah. At least it ended off with the 2D still. I'd have been like, what the hell if they would have had it with CG animation there? I can hope that means for episode 12, the animators are going to go all fucking deep. They give me us 2D animated glory. At least they kind of have to, because the last few episodes have looked pretty bad visually. Still a good episode overall, but you can definitely tell that the production budget of the series is taking a hit. And even looking at the credits of the name studio, yeah, you can tell by looking at the credits, a lot of this animation was outsourced because I'm seeing a lot of names that seem of origin from South Korea. And that's not to say South Korea doesn't have amazing animators. They do. There's Studio Mer. That's a really amazing animation studio from South Korea. But just looking at the credits list of the episode, looks like a lot of the animation for the episode was outsourced. At least that explains the lower than usual animation quality. It's going off the credits. Now, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, of 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9 to 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for above average. Easily, this would have been a 9 or even a 10 out of 10 had the animation been amazing. But let me start out with the positive. What this episode really did great is, Emin Ogami's somewhat of a lovable character. Actually seeing the struggle he went through as, oh, okay, PV time. It looks like they're going to go for the emotional sparks going with episode 12. Or at least to save the lady. Yeah. Oh, no. Looks like something bad's going to happen, though. And then Yuri looks knocked the fuck out. But her hair doesn't look like it's rolled off. So being optimistic, maybe he wins Yuri 1 and she's just absolutely, utterly tired from taking on Ogami. At least I'm a hope and cross my fingers if that's the case. But all jokes aside, though, that's what I loved about this episode. You had a lot of plot progression. You got Kuroiwa defeated in this episode. We got Kuroiwa and Ogami's backstories as to why those two were absolutely batshit insane. This episode did a great job on justifying it because after like all the abuse they went towards, it's like, yeah, no wonder why those two had screws loose. And it's kind of sad, too, seeing Kuroiwa and Ogami's backstory because they legitimately did want to build something, at least a kingdom with equality for multiple people, and it eventually devolved into this, where you see Kuroiwa pretty much manipulating people like freaking tools and slaves. So that's what I loved about this episode because it's always nice getting to see like the origins of antagonists in anime because it always makes them much more interesting. And that wasn't the only thing I loved about this episode too, because the confrontation between Oegami, Yuri, and the others was intense, just given the fact that wrestler dude was knocked the fuck out and Kidasaki was knocked the fuck out with one fucking. I was like, yo, that is fucking crazy. So even like the feats pulled off by Oegami were intense because, if anything, it rose the stakes dramatically in the episode, seeing how much power the dude had. So that's what I thought from a script standpoint. It did pretty damn freaking good. And I even love how our boy, Akira, actually utilized his abilities, disadvantage when it comes to it being perceived by other people, and he used it to his advantage because a few episodes ago, we saw that he was fearful about Kuriwa discovering about what his abilities entailed. So then I kind of like how this episode showed off. He turned that potential, I'd say that potential misfortune into a potential opportunity by making Kuriwa just perceive that Akira has multiple abilities. And I love that. I think that's actually pretty fucking epic if you ask me. And that's what I thought the episode did great from a script standpoint and a character standpoint, because for the most part, you got to see character development for Yuri where she's even feeling some sympathy for Oegami to an extent when she was tearing up. And I like this, how it's making the battle that she has against Oegami a bit more personal. And that wasn't the only bit I loved about this episode, too. I love how it showed you why Oegami became a bad person, because at his core being, when he was a kid, he wasn't a bad person. It was just that he had to become the type of savage that he is today in order to make sure that he and Kuriwa survived. And that's something I also really adored about this episode, too. I thought it made it pretty intense. I love how this episode showed the epic planning from Akira and actually being able to fool Kuriwa and actually make him fall into his hands figuratively. I thought that was actually pretty darn intense, just seeing all the epic steps that Akira made to trip up his opposition was actually pretty damn epic. And that's why I thought the episode did fantastic from a character standpoint. Now, from an animation standpoint, this is where the episode epically fails, though. I mean, from multiple instances, it was inconsistent with making Oegami look either 3D, 2D. There was a lot of still shots in the episode, like when Kirisaki's arm was twisted, it looked super off. Or when you have the bits where those cubes were being thrown towards Akira, it looked so awkward. So even though, yes, the script was great, the animators are really botching up some epic looking material. Hell, even Oegami's tears looked really damn fucking off, too. Just looking how his tears kind of looked like a milk, if you ask me. So that's why the animation kind of did ruin the episode a little bit, because it's like, well, shit. If they're going to make even the scenes where it's emotional look like trash, then what's going to be a point of getting excited if they fuck up the action sequences? Because that's part of the point of the series, to at the very least make the conflicts look at least semi-decent. And that's why I thought the execution of the episode was a little bit off. But at least the script carried it for the most part. Now, aside from that, thought the voice performances are great. Thought the music in the episode was pretty damn freaking badass. And that's why I'm still going to give it an above average of, at least a slightly above average grade of a 6 out of 10. I just hope episode 12 shows the fuck out, because if episode 12 has shitty animation and they don't stick the landing, that's when I'm going to be pissed the fuck off. Hopefully it doesn't pull off an LBX Girls on us, where that series had decent animated episodes and then it really fucked it up in the finishing stretch with low budget episodes. I can only cross my fingers and hope that doesn't end up being the case. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.